This artist is entirely new to me. This is apparently a German duo by the name of Floya. The album's called Yume. Shout out to Michael for requesting this as your Patreon album request of the month. I'm excited to check this out. Apparently there's some kind of EDM, pop influence sort of a thing. Pop rock sound. I'm certainly intrigued. This may be in my wheelhouse, but I have no idea. I don't know what they sound like. Just check them out. So this is a whole album. It's 35 minutes long, so pretty short. And go. Pretty. Getting Bilmuri vibes immediately. It's a good thing. It's a floor tom action again. Hoping they return to that note. They did. Very jaunty. It's delightful. It is in that Bilmuri wheelhouse of like clean, pop, tropical. With a bit of drum beef to it. Snare action's nice. Dual vocals. Oh, this is glorious. Give it to me. Oh, tease me. I guess I did this in the previous pre-chorus, didn't I? I just forgot. Strong opening track. All right, lead guitar coming in. Woo! Get up there in those notes. And again. Wow. Beautiful. Little delay on the guitar there. Fuck, what an opener. Okay, next up, Willows. They got a great drum sound. Oh, man. I love that the kick follows the first beat. It's on the and. Building up to another chorus. I love that gap. One and. One and. That's where the kick hits. I love that. It's so good. This is so well mixed together. Oh my god, the vocal delivery is exceptional. This might become my anthem of the summer. This album, if it continues on this wavelength. This and Bilmuri, like. Got the jangly, clean style guitars. Rhythmically on the on and off beats. That kick drum is kind of on the snare too. Love that. Extra power. Bit of vocal effect fuckery. Which I like when used sparingly, as this has been. Got that dance build up. Gonna double it? Yeah. Oh, and on the downbeat. Didn't go for the ands. Wow. This will sound huge live. Max volume. Yeah. That was a lovely bit of snare work. That sounded not programmed. It's cool. Who knows? Hard to tell these days. It's the second most listens on the record, apparently. It is like a rock tropical house combination. I'm definitely here for it.
Have you ever wondered how the waves restore their shape, though they're crashing every day? And the take that
Flicky, funky guitar.
of the present magically, washing all these doubts away. I know it's hard to stay afloat when your man has sold you to the ground. I know your heart's stuck in your throat when you try to open up your mind.
Interesting strumming choices there.
Go all the way till you've reached the point of no return.
Almost sounded like it was actual fingers.
Stop and trace it down inside your mind.
Not pick.
Wide open skies breathing life into you.
This is more along the lines of like a busted pop vocal for me. Different second verse, as I recall. Maybe it's, yeah, just the opening of it, a different vibe, I think. With more space. There's that unusual strumming action. Nice. instrumentation panned only left and only right, where they combine in a very pleasant way, not perfectly in sync with each other. Ooh, hello. Guitar work in this is immense. Some wah. I enjoyed that. Somehow it's a little bit too more on the poppy side than the first two, which I dug a little bit more, but still good. Hey, see. Again, I love that they repeat the melodies like that, but then change the lyrics at the end. There's a predictability to it, but sometimes they switch it up, and that really surprises. They've got different snare sounds in each song. This one is the thinnest they've gone for. It's just like an indication of where the snare ought to be. Very light touch, sonically. Again, the way that sound just goes. I wonder how they do that. I don't know if it's painstakingly done in the edit, whether it's just responding to what the kick drum's doing and it ducks around it. I quite like the effect though. There's a minute to go and they've almost completely taken everything out. Different development on the chorus vocal. Yes, please, with the snare. Love it. Very pretty. A bit more of a dance song than the other ones for me. And the snare sound here is different from earlier on. It's got more meat to it. Alright, this next song has almost 6 million listens on Spotify.
I hope you understand that I cannot stay. Don't expect you to feel the same. There's a dream that I have to chase.
kind of jangly guitar sound. I wonder if it's created by a bit of delay, immediately done. Different production of the drums here. Fuller throttle now. Good voice. Interesting drum beat they got for here. Halftime feel. Lots of snare hits. We've gone back to the original tempo. Bunch of smack from the drums. Bassline's largely following the rest. There's the chord progression. I'm surprised this has more listens than the rest. It doesn't stand out to me as much. Another shredding guitar solo. Maybe it's got a great music video. Must have been a single. Okay. Enjoying the little hi-hats building us up. Okay. Chilled out. Subtle snare hits.
The one where we kill each other.
Love that. Great vocal delivery for English language from someone from Germany. Very clear.
Why won't you leave me? You should have gone. I see right through you. Why won't you leave me? You're all alone.
Cool.
I draw my line from you.
Definitely has similarities with Bilmuri still at this stage. Even just the way the lead guitar comes in just before the first bar of the solo section. The transition is quite familiar.
How can I explain a whole new kind of color? Feeding on this pain. A ghost posing
A lot of attention's been paid to the drums.
You're dragging me under beneath the rolling waves. I am lost inside you're a maze. You're dragging me under. This time I'm gonna escape. You're a maze. Why won't you leave me? You shed a blood.
It is jaunty. It's got an emotive edge to the vocals. Panning left and right at different points, the vocals here. Now we're centered again. They've thought through a lot of the details of this. It's interesting. I just love that guitar tone. It's quite bright. Very cool drum beat here. Floor toms. There's also an open hi-hat as well.
Won't you stop and take in the beauty of the ride? Let it take a hold of all
It's like a modern Chris Rea at times. Thinking that right? Oh, the drums here, great. I was thinking Mr. Mister. That's what I was thinking of. Some good work going on in the guitar, low in the mix there. I love that they've thought about the drums and the orchestration there. They could have just done a simple beat, but it's big. Amping up. Again, patiently waiting for that snare. The guitar's reminding me of While She Sleeps. Effects on the guitar. Reminds me a bit of Bryan Adams. Not the effects, but the tone here. An epicness to it. It's an extra, almost floor tom like percussion. The guitar is still going. wailing. This is their like darkest, most serious song, as far as I can tell. Not jaunty, but powerful. Okay, bit of range.
When you feel like falling again, I promise I will do
Oh, that's big.
fall asleep, floating on the ocean.
Delicate.
The waves take you up high, like you're about to touch the sky. Another head down to
I'm thinking angels and airwaves here now.
full speed to
Very nice. The bass is well mixed in here.
echo. Try to find your heart inside this echo.
Oh, that snare sound they've got is great.
From the unknown. When you feel like falling again, I promise
And the way the rest of music dips in volume and the kick and snare comes in just makes it sound like it has even more power. Like the percussion's overpowering the rest of the volume. I love a bit of delay on the guitars here. Yeah, that's very Angels and Airwaves. There's definitely a drummer brain in here. That chord on the piano. Great track. The vocal delivery, the mix of that is gorgeous. Doubled up. Okay. Great song. Interesting placement to kick there at the end. Go. It's almost like an afterthought. Quite unique. That's harmony in here. I don't know if that's digitally done or second take. And again? Oh, moving on. Very nice.
I stepped into the cage.
So many subtle low in the mix layers, even just vocally, that I love. And that chord that those voices made together is very satisfying. Harmony coming in there. Whoever's on guitar is quite talented. Yeah, the gaps in the chords. I love that series of notes. And the slight almost distortion in the vocal. Emotive. Very nice. Okay, last song, title track. More of a ballad pace. Almost like a modern take on an 80s pop ballad. Great voice. Drums are teasing their way in. That's gorgeous. Lovely harmony. With a third layer. It's got a kind of triumphant, glorious feel. Well, damn. That was delectable. Oh, it was a bit of a journey, you know? I think for me, the first couple of songs floored me. I thought they were fantastic. I don't know how much of my response to the rest of the record was me just getting familiar with those sounds and therefore was less surprising, or did they, over the record, go a little bit more towards the, I'm going to say, safer, kind of more consistent pop sounds within that? I'm not really sure, because at times they didn't. There were some drum beats in there that were kind of unusual. A lot of use of like floor toms to add epicness, which you wouldn't find in a lot of pop music these days. But you'd have in larger, big indie sounds like Elbow, for example. There was kind of a combination of everything that's doing well in the world right now. Melodically, and in terms of the synths and the keyboards, it was very well mixed, very well produced. Vocals were excellent, really good delivery. Again, being that they're from Germany, the English vocals were, like, vowel-wise and consonant-wise, the whole pronunciation I thought was excellent. You wouldn't know that they were from Germany, for example. Gosh, I mean, Yume, I think at the end, or maybe it's called Yume, I don't know. I can see that might be a thing. That was an interesting end. It was a very pensive sort of song, subdued, like an 80s pop ballad, but in the modern era. Built up to a nice crescendo there, with a kind of glorious, triumphant side of things. I enjoyed some of the more dancey moments within it, the record overall. But yeah, I'm going to have to re-listen to the first couple of songs after this, because I fucking loved it. You know, it was bright, cheerful, anthemic, and beautiful. And really reminded me a lot of the likes of Bilmuri and what they're doing currently, with enough of the electronic and production flavors in there to take a little bit from other areas of pop music. But also the fucking guitar work is incredibly tastefully done. Amazing solos and shredding. But in support of the overall tone of the key that the song is in, which is very nice. Drums were great. They've clearly spent a lot of time thinking about those. It sounds to me like it might be either this programmed by a drummer who knows how to do that and has that mindset, or maybe it's recorded in an electronic kit and then tightened up after the fact. But it was some of the expressions in the fills, some of the beats were fantastic. Well, I mean, a very delightful, bright, summery, sort of airy, glorious, and joyful record overall that I thoroughly enjoyed. And I think it'll probably grow over the listens. This is the kind of thing I could happily just put on loop. And maybe as I do that, there'll be certain moments in some songs that really stand out, certain drops that are happening that on first listen, like, oh, okay, cool. But on multiple listens, when you know it's coming, it might have a bigger payoff. I think because a lot of it was a similar soundscape throughout, then on first listen, just having an avalanche of the same thing, my brain was harder to entertain, I think, as the album went on. But I really liked how that started, and I'm looking forward to hearing more of this. I thought it was very, very, very good. And overall, moments of deliciousness. I think I'm going to give it a high solid, but only because the back half of the album was a little bit more on the safer, less interesting melodic kind of side of things. But I don't know how much of that was just I started to see their patterns and their formulas of how they're writing songs. It's very possible. But it was really delightful. A very satisfying record that I enjoyed a whole bunch. I really want to listen again to the first couple of tracks because I thought those were standouts from the record. But again, first two tracks I've ever heard. So maybe I was just pleasantly surprised at how lovely and well balanced the sound was, and the songwriting was fantastic. Really good. I definitely want to hear some more. And on more listens, that might creep up the rating chart. But ones to watch. I think if they can add a little bit more punch and meat in there and take some risks, this could be a really, really interesting group going forward. But phenomenal stuff, I'd say. In terms of their production, the mix, what they managed to do there. Very high level of musicianship and songwriting, and some moments of absolute genius, I think. Very good. Thank you, Michael, for introducing me to Floya. I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for their future songs.